YouTube. What's going on, playboys and playgirls? Do me a favor right now, hit the like button. Just take your finger real fast and hit the like button. Just take your finger and just tap a little tappy right on the like button. What's going on, Madison? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. You guys got to hit the like button. And then for the 10 people in here, because we're just starting off a little slow this morning, let me know where you guys are watching from. And I'm going to look on my other phone because I'm not getting Brooklyn Audits. What's going on, my friend? How are you, dude? I hope you're doing well. Hope things are going swell for you. You know, Brooklyn Audits, if those cops gave you a ticket for simply walking into the substation, then you have a civil rights lawsuit. And I believe it was City Ordinance 271B. I think that's what it was. So Brooklyn Audits, you have a chance to file a civil rights lawsuit against them. And if you need a little assistance doing that, you should reach out, because there's, of the 30 people in this room, there's people in this room right here who are an intricate part of my team. Of the 100 people here in this room, there's people who are an intricate part of my team that would help you fill out that paperwork. Yum, Tuffy, Troll Hunter, what's going on with the Playboys? What is going on with the Playboys? Now, did you guys see, has everybody gone over here? I want to make sure that we get as many people over to subscribe for. As many people over. Whoop, there it is. Okay, now I can now I can see your messages. There they are. What's going on, Smitty? How are you? There's the backup channel that we launched today. There's going to be premieres going on there all the time. There's going to be premieres going on DLZ clips all day long today. DLZ clips all day long there'll be 74. Get them. Okay, cool. So you guys, I put the link for DLZ clips. If you guys want to watch the best of my content, DLZ clips has cut it up into pieces and put it over there on DLZ clips. What's going on? What is going on, everybody? How is everybody? What is going on? How is everybody? Good to see everybody today. Kevin, what's going on? Edward, how are you? Good to see everybody. DLZ all day. DLZ all day. So here's the link right here. Oh, there it is. Rocco put it in. Thank you, Rocco. Appreciate that, Rocco. Thank you so much. I appreciate you posting that link for me. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. So, you know, I put a video up. This is kind of a funny little deal here. I put a video up a year ago, 300 and let me tell you how many days ago it was. I put a video up 300 days ago, a little more than 300 days ago. Let me tell you how long ago I put this video up, because it is just insane. I put a video up, let me tell you how many days ago. Go to video analytics. There it is. The video was literally published almost a year ago. I'm trying to find it, but let me show you guys the statistics of this video. Let me show you the statistics of this video. Let me get to the overview part. So this video has gotten 757,000 views since it was aired, but I aired it. It's got 700. So it got about 6,000 views when I put it out. It got about 6,000, 5,000, 6,000 views when I put it out. And then the other day, it went viral, and it has not stopped going viral. It is still going viral. That is what a viral video looks like. Right there, you're seeing it. That's a viral video. Crazy. I'm talking crazy. Anybody ever see a graph like that before? So it was 357 days. So almost exactly 1 year ago. Almost exactly 1 year ago, I put this video out called Part 2 of Desecrated Flag. So if you guys want, we'll just take a look at that video, and then put a 1 in the chat if you think we should ban the blue stripe terror flag. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a copsucker. Because those are the only two choices. Either you're down for banning terror symbols and gang symbols, or you are a cop sucker. There's no two ways about it. You cannot say that you're down for liberty, down for freedom, and then like, oh yeah, I love the gang symbol flag on the cops' uniforms. And you guys saw that video yesterday. That copper was wearing that blue stripe, and then he told me he had an education from the academy. So that blue stripe is the education from the academy that they're so proud of. They're so proud of that blue stripe. And I just can't put it around. I can't get it into my head. I can't squish that into my brain. It doesn't work. So it's just so crazy. But, so, oh, sorry about that. So that's the video right there. Okie dokie, there that is. So there's the video right there. So there it is. And now let's go, and let's go part 2. Desecrated flag. Where do you stand on the Thin Blue Terror flag? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the desecrated flag should be banned. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a copsucker. Oh, did Dan Clemente try to come in? Hey, Dan, I'll see you in court, buddy. You got sued. I guess stalking people, the California court system is going to have a problem with that. But for Dan Clemente, once the lawsuit is filed, I'm filing a criminal complaint against you, Clemente. I haven't filed a criminal complaint against you yet. Dan Clemente, I'm filing a criminal complaint after I get you convicted civilly for stalking and harassing. You don't just get to walk up to people who could beat the snot out of you and talk shit to them. And if I see you in my presence again, Clemente, I'm going to beat the snot out of you. I'm just letting you know, bro. If I see you come near me, I'm going to beat the snot out of you. And I hope it's on camera. So, you know, I filed a lawsuit against that creep, and he still comes in my room, bro. You know what? Go back. Get a screenshot of that. Whoever put him in timeout, get a screenshot of that, because this will go toward my harassment and stalking lawsuit. I'm going to scroll back in the chat and get a screenshot of someone blocking the... There it is, real quick. There it is. Got it. Thanks. Okie dokie. So now I want to go back to the blue terror flag here. So this blue terror flag right here, this video, it just went crazy. You know, it was at 4,000 views. There's DLZ clips. Rocco's putting that in. Premieres all day on DLZ clips. He just put the comment right there. Premieres all day on DLZ clips. So here's let me give you guys the full story of what happened here. Okay? Let me give you the full story. I went to Dallas, Texas, and I saw that they had a blue terror flag on the side of the road. So I found out that a cop had died there 6 years earlier. It's now been 7 years. And they planted this blue desecrated gang symbol there as a memorial for the dead pig. But he's not buried there. He's not buried there. Okay? And then after that, I went back the next day, and they had replaced the blue stripe flag with another blue stripe flag. And I thought, well, maybe they just want a commemoration of the guy who died here. So I put up an American flag. Hang on one second. Sorry. I apologize. No. I'm sorry. I apologize. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna do. Sorry. Someone died? Sorry to hear that. Yeah. We're done with this. Fuck you. Piece of fucking shit. Burn in hell. They replaced it. I'm not sure if you guys know this or not. That's abandoned property right there. That is totally wrong. You don't get to decide that you're gonna fly a terror flag. I will more than willing replace this with an American flag. This goes with me. There you go, dude. May God have mercy on your soul, because I'm a human being and I cannot forgive you for what you did. Rest in peace, you son of a bitch. There it is. So... No. I'm sorry. So I tore the flag down. They replaced it. I replaced it with an American flag, and then they took down the American flag and put back up the blue terror flag. I'm not sure, but last I checked, this country is represented by the American flag, by Old Glory. So I'm a little bit confused why people in Forney would replace the blue striped terror flag, why people would replace Old Glory with a blue striped terror flag. And as far as my pullover yesterday, you guys didn't see the beginning of it. I did use the trifold. I was not recording live because I could deal with those pigs. When they threatened to arrest me is when I started to record live. So there's 20 minutes beforehand. Lotus, what's going on? Good to see everybody. How's everybody doing? Swamp Lover, good to see you. Yum Yum, good to see you. Smitty, put a Mickey Mouse flag. I didn't, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. You guys, make sure you get over to DLZ Clips today. We're running a premiere all day, every day. Every 20 minutes, a new premiere comes out. Make sure you guys get over to DLZ Clips. Rocco's been dropping the video, the link in the comments. So I will drop the link in the comments right here. There's the connection to DLZ Clips. There's the connection to DLZ Clips. There that is. So what we can do now is get over to DLZ Clips. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, drop a comment. Get over there to DLZ Clips as quick as you possibly can. And drop a comment, drop a like, and share those videos. Mikey B is here. John, good to see you. Edward, how are you? Red Instrument, nice to see you. Yeah, so, you know, if you guys want to know, it goes against the hatch code. So like in the United States, we have a federal law that restricts political activities of the executive branch and their employees. So including the people in government who want to participate in some sort of political affiliation other than their allegiance to the government. So the Hatch Act, the law is designed to ensure that our government employees carry out their duties impartially, and that's called the Hatch Act. And you want to make sure that our public employees are free from political influence, like a blue stripe terror flag. So the Hatch Act would apply if a police department or other enforcement agencies in Texas received federal funds. So because it's in Forney in Dallas, Texas, if Forney, Texas receives federal funds, then the federal funds could be withheld from the Forney Police Department in Dallas, Texas for displaying that blue stripe terror flag. So put a 1 in the chat if you think and you know that the blue stripe terror flag is a symbol of terrorism. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a cop sucker. So there's not too much, you know, it's not too much of a stretch, you know, because under the Hatch Act, it's going to be see, look at all the 1s coming into the chat. Under the Hatch Act, covered employees are generally prohibited from political activities such as running for partisan office or using their official position to affect the outcome of an election or engaging in political fundraising. So that blue stripe terror flag, if you have one sheriff who's running for office and he's promoting the blue stripe terror flag, and then you have another sheriff running for the same office and he's not promoting the blue stripe terror flag, that's what the Hatch Act is intended to stop from happening, because you don't want to create false idols and false flags that people should look up to. And so that's pretty much like what I'm talking about. You know, it's you have to think about it in a bigger perspective. It's not as simple as saying, oh, you know, you don't like the blue stripe terror flag, and so you're against it because you don't like cops. No, you know, last I checked, you know, the gay pride flag isn't funded by federal or state funds. The gay stripe flag is not funded by any government agency, yet our tax dollars are what funds the policing apparatuses in every single city and state across America. You know, and when I say that, you have to think that there may be state and local laws and regulations that would prohibit the use of funds for the political purpose of flying a blue terror flag. You know, the laws will be also specific to branches of government, such as police or other peace officers associations, schools, or other institutions and things like that. So, you know, as I kind of just rattle this stuff, I want you guys to I mean, listen, everything I'm saying is 100% spot on. Space Wrangler, good to see you. Everything I'm saying to you guys is 100% spot on. You know, I've been reading and fact checking myself to make sure that I have it right, you know. And I guess that, you know, in general, it's probably going to be best for government entities and employees to avoid the appearance of partisan politic activities, such as the blue stripe terror flag, including political propaganda, which would also be considered the blue stripe terror flag. You know, and it doesn't matter if you're on duty or if you use any sort of public resources, then you should not be allowed. If you're being funded by the public, then you certainly should not be allowed to fly a blue stripe terror flag like they're doing in Ironton. In Ironton, you know, and this is something for the folks in Ironton. If you wanted to, you could file a complaint using the Hatch Act. If you guys are not familiar with the Hatch Act, I strongly recommend that you take a look into it. You know, it's important because, and the Hatch Act, this is all in the Hatch Act. You guys can look all this stuff up. Everything I'm just kind of rattling off to you as my brain floats around here. You know, you're talking about the position of impropriety, the actual position that you put yourself in by flying the blue stripe terror flag. You know, you don't maintain impartiality, and public trust is so critical to ensuring the integrity and the fairness of all government agencies. And as long as there is a certain group of people flying a blue stripe terror flag, then they're not going to be impartial, and the public's not going to see them impartial. You know, there's similar laws and regulations for the Hatch Act at your state and local levels that restrict political activities of the state and local employees. So those are, again, going to be your piggies. They're going to be your piggies, because when you're involving yourself by representing a flag that is not Old Glory and is definitely against the people, because the people see it as a terror flag. It's not, you know, delete Lawz didn't say that the blue stripe terror flag is a terroristic flag. Half of the country feels this way, if not more. So you got to look into your local laws to see if there's anything similar to what I'm telling you here and now. It's really important that you take a look at this. And, you know, especially there in Ironton, Ohio, you know, there should be somebody there who's filing a complaint using the Hatch Act, or take a look at the local Ohio laws, because laws are going to vary from state to state, but they typically serve the same purpose as the federal Hatch Act, which is to maintain impartiality and fairness of government and the institutions of government, so that we don't use public resources for partisan politics, especially in policing. You know, as long as we are using resources that were originally intended for public resources, for the safety for you and I, then we're going to have, so put a 1 in the chat if you're against the blue terror flag, and put a 2 in the chat if you're just a giant copsucker, because every single freedom fighter, I guarantee you, Brooklyn Audits is against the blue stripe terror flag. I guarantee it. AK Audits is against the blue stripe terror flag. I guarantee it. And so you got to use the Hatch Act. You got to, listen, don't just watch my video and be like, oh, Chille came on and rattled off a bunch of stuff in his head. I'm just rattling off facts. I'm just rattling off the way you fight back against that blue stripe terror flag by using the Hatch Act. I'm just rattling off stuff. But see, this stuff, it doesn't do any good just sitting in my head. It only does good if I actually take my time and explain it to you guys and how to use it properly. You know, let me give you like some examples that you guys can kind of Let me give you some examples that you guys can kind of put into your brain and then start to look at ways in which you think these examples would be applicable to your city, your state, your town. And this is extraordinarily important. You know, make sure you guys keep popping in the link for DLZ clips. We're running audits. We're running DLZ clips all day, premieres all day. So, for example, it could be illegal for state or local employees to engage in partisan political activities while they're on duty or using government resources at all whatsoever. So that means if they're flying the blue stripe terror flag on their uniform, then what you're looking at is they're breaking the law. And you can go to Auditors United, take care, Madison. You can go to Auditors United and start your civil rights resources and file charges against them. You know, some states may also have restrictions on contributions by government employees to specific political agendas. And like Robert just said, it's a simple desecration of the flag. You know, a real simple example is Austin, Texas. It has an ethics code that prohibits city employees, including police officers, from using their official position to influence elections, participating in political activities while on duty, or using city resources for public purposes. So what you're talking about is there are laws already in place. There's laws already in place where you can get that blue stripe terror flag banned from your local police department. And as you should. And then I was reading, because obviously I've been thinking about this blue stripe terror flag for a long time. And there's almost 750,000 views on the video that I put out about that blue stripe terror flag. And so when you get into Texas specifically, and originally I tore down that blue stripe terror flag in Dallas, Texas, it's going to be section 556.004 of the Texas Government Code. A state officer or employee may not use state-owned or state-leased motor vehicles for a purpose described by subsection A, which is promoting a political agenda. A state officer or an employee may not use official authority or influence or permit the use of a program administered by the state or agency which the person or an officer or employee is going to interfere with or affect the results of an election, a nomination of a candidate, or achieve any such things. So what I'm trying to say is that if the idea of the thin blue stripe flag becomes a turning point, Keto on Kratom, good to see you. If the thin blue stripe flag becomes the linchpin of the debate, then obviously it's going to be 100%. Let me just get a screenshot of that for my lawsuit. Thank you. So you have to think about this in real world terms. You have the Hatch Act that is going to, you can use the Hatch Act in any state in America, right? So that means if you have a blue stripe terror flag being flown by the coppers in your town, your city, your state, then you should use the Hatch Act and file a complaint first with your city council, and then just go ahead and file a lawsuit if they won't get rid of it. And so, I mean, it's not small. It's not little. Every copper I talk to, they got their nose right up the arse of the blue stripe flag, because that's what their allegiance is to. That's the gang they're a part of. It's almost like a biker gang where the coppers have decided that they're going to fly this blue stripe terror flag, whether you and I like it or not, because that's our identity, because that's their identity. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Gary, Ian, what's going on, everybody? Vincent, how are you? How are you? RB, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, RB, I'm so sorry. Is that what you said? You said, is it misinformation? Is that what it is, RB? The blue stripe terror flag is misinformation? I would agree with that, RB. I would say the blue stripe terror flag is definitely a misinformation. It's 100% misinformation. I agree with you there. I agree with you. You know, it's, you know, and that's the whole thing, is that we together as a group, as a society, as a culture, We have to fight back against the blue stripe terror flag. It creates a gang. It creates a gang. It really does. It really does. And if that's not true, then explain to me the reason why they love it so much. How come? Why? If it does not apply to, if it doesn't apply to their gang mentality, then explain to me why they want it. If they don't have an allegiance to that flag, what's up, Audit Them? If they don't have an allegiance to that flag, then you have to start to wonder, why do they want to keep it so badly? How come they want to keep it so badly? If the blue stripe terror flag, and you know, it's funny, let me go back and show this to you guys again, just so you guys can see it. I want you guys to really take a look at what I'm talking about here, because this video has blowed up. So what was it before? I don't remember what it was before. It was 750,000 before. In the past 10 minutes, I've been on here for 20 minutes, it's grown by 11,000 views in just 20 minutes. This video right here, if you want to see the comments, I mean, these comments are just, it's full of cop suckers, but it's also full of, bro, you need counseling? I need counseling? How do I need counseling, bro? How do I need counseling? I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but let's take a look at some of the comments here. Let's just take a look at some of the comments. I can hear soy in the dude's voice. The flags used to support police. Could be tracked back to the 1800s. The flag was put there from the last administration. This dude probably... Let me just read a few of these to you guys. Let me get in a good position for you. I don't agree with the blue stripe flag because it's a desecration of the American flag, but ripping it down a flag doesn't change anything. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. I seen a guy holding a blue stripe American flag sign. He would peel back and revealing the Nazi flag underneath. Absolutely what the rip. So this person agrees. Just wait till he needs the cops. They don't do anything for me to help me. Laughing my ass off. I wish the police knew who did this shit so they call for help. Be like, nah, you hate us. Unfortunately, the police already have a monopoly. So I'm not really sure what you're talking about right there. I can just tell you that the police already have a monopoly. What woman hurt you? How does my disdain for a blue stripe terror flag have to do with a woman? That's a terror flag? Yes, it is. That's a terror flag. Sounds like it's time to have a world flag. Oh, so this guy's for one world nation? And then he put all lives matter at the end, which is a shot at Black Lives Matter. Oops, someone is triggered. Yeah, I hate the blue stripe terror flag. Blue Line is a state-funded gang. I'm not supporting his actions of vandalism. Oh, so Willie came in and it's a state-funded gang, but he doesn't support tearing it down. It wasn't vandalism, it was abandoned property. He should go to jail for that. Well, Casper, you're totally against everything that America stands for. No one is making you stay here. You can gladly leave. Actually, you can leave. When Karen has no respect for those who work to enforce the law. We don't want law enforcers, my friend. We do not want law enforcers. We want rights protectors. Bet she wouldn't do that to a pride flag. Stand up, America. If the pride flag was publicly funded and they were paid to be public servants, I'd tear down the pride flag too. So clearly a violation of the flag code, so no issue on my side. Good shit. America. Do you destroy BLM and rainbow flags too? No, once again, BLM and rainbow flags are not publicly funded entities that create gangs within them. You can Google LAPD gangs. So the blue stripe terror flag has no BLM is not funded by the government. And neither is rainbow flags, neither are gays. Dude needs reforming. I need reforming? I don't know if that's true. Honestly, I support this guy. Cops abuse their power, and if you don't bend over and take it from them, then they'll just break laws and force you to anyway. I can't stand any cops. I'm with you on that one. Someone needs to go see their OBGYN. This dude, so these are all cops, guys. These are all cops in my comment section here. And I don't feel like you're holding the L. A terror flag, that is the thin blue line flag, and you're saying sorry as doing it as an American. He's not with us. Actually, I'm a patriot, sir. I love this country. Thank you for your comment. Those who fly the flag have said it stands for solidarity and professional pride. Really? Oh, really? It's a dangerous and difficult profession that oppresses us and murders us regularly. To a fallen police officer, cops kill at least 7 people a day in America. So I don't know what you're talking about here. A little bit off. I'd like to say rest in peace after this piece of shit burns in hell. And bless the family who lost a loved one. The world is so terrible. They forgot their R there. Fake, fake, fake. So this wasn't a real thing I did here. Ah, the crash register sound. The cash register. Oh, whatever, dude. So, well, there is a point in there somewhere that the black and white and blue flag is a mockery of the actual American flag that nobody agreed on. Thanks for putting a real one there. I put up a real flag. I put up a real flag. So I'm talking about, now I'm unhinged here. Dude just out there acting like a straight up toddler. Really? Do I drag people off to a dungeon for an infraction? I mean, at the end of the day, respect the dead. No, I don't have any respect for that pig. And my human soul, my humanity hopes that he got to salvation, but my ego and my attitude hopes he's burning in hell. But the humanity of me hopes that God gave him everlasting salvation. So this is weird, is it? Is it weird? I love how the name is Delete Lawz, but he wants to cite laws like abandoned property. You don't watch my channel, bro. You just came by one time. You're new here. Either his meds are wearing off or he's in oh, really? I don't take any kind of medication at all whatsoever. Back the blue, huh? You're probably on the wrong page here, brother. You're on the wrong page. You're on the wrong page. So this has gone viral. So I want you guys to put a 1 in the chat if you support the blue terror flag, and put a 2 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not support. Put a 1 in the chat if you are against the blue terror flag. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a cop sucker and you support. Because just so you guys know, what did we have in a second ago? It was 761,000 views. In just there it is, 2,000 views in the past 5 minutes. This video is going viral as viral can be. I have not had a video ever go as viral as this one. And let me show you. Let me show you the video analytics of this blue stripe terror flag video. There it is right there. I posted the video 362 days ago, and 2 days ago, it went viral. That's what it did 2 days ago. At 356 days, the video went viral, and it is so viral. So put a 1 in the chat if you're against the blue terror flag and you know that it's a blue terror flag. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a cop sucker, and that will help clear it up. And let's just watch this real quick so that everybody can see it.
No, no, no. I'm sorry. I apologize. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna do. Sorry. Someone died? Sorry to hear that. Yeah. We're done with this. Fuck you. Piece of fucking shit.
So I tore that down.
Burn in hell.
I went back and they had replaced it. So I figured they wanted a memorial for the guy that died.
I'm not sure if you guys know this or not. That's abandoned property right there. That is totally wrong. You don't get to decide that you're gonna fly a terror flag. I will more than willing replace this with an American flag.
Which is what I did exactly.
This goes with me.
Oh, glory.
There you go, dude. May God have mercy on your soul, because I'm a human being and I cannot forgive you for what you did. Rest in peace, you son of a bitch.
And then you had the cop suckers.
No, no, no.
And then you had the cop suckers of Forney go out there and be like, oh, we're going to support the blue stripe terror flag. We're going to support the blue stripe terror flag. And I was watching it and I was like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. It's like, you guys, I want my people to go to that comment section of that part 2 of Desecrated Flag. It's called part 2 with 2 eyes, part 2 of Desecrated Flag and go set those cop suckers straight. That's a gang symbol, and the Hatch Act clearly bans it. It's illegal. You're receiving state and federal funds. State and federal funds, okay? If you're receiving state and federal funds, then you don't get to fly a gang symbol because you're being funded by the people. It's not the gay pride flag. It's not Antifa flag, which is not funded by federal money, and I'm against Antifa as well. I'm not for gangs in America. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for gangs in America. I'm just not for them. I just don't support gangs in the United States. And I don't know why anybody else does either. You know, and any flag that is funded by the people, any flag funded by the people has to be in the vein of America, not in the idea that you can just desecrate the flag and then put that as the moniker for your symbol. It's crazy. It is crazy. You know, I just wanted to show you guys this because it has gone so absolutely viral. Remember when I showed you guys this a second ago, we were at 763. We were at 763,000. Now we're at 764,000. In just 1 minute, 1,000 people have watched this video. That's crazy. That is just crazy. I mean, it's insane. 764.4. I've never seen a video ever do this. Never. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen an analytics chart that when I click on I've never seen a chart like that. You guys ever seen a chart like that? I've never seen a chart like that. I've never seen it. That's crazy. That's just crazy. I mean, watch these numbers. They're just flying. It's crazy. I just can't even I can't even stuff it into my ear because the video has been sitting there for 362 days. That's a long time for a video to sit there. You guys do me a favor, pop over to Delete Lawz clips, by the way. Let me drop this video in the comment section for you just real fast. This is the Delete Lawz clips. We do have, let me turn this down real, whoop, let me turn that down. Let me turn that bad chicken down. There that is. Here's the link for DLZ clips. We're running premiere after premiere after premiere today. So yeah, John Jones is gonna win. If you guys wanna know, I trained MMA for 20 years. John Jones is gonna beat Cyril Gahn. Now he's been out of the ring for 3 years. Could he get knocked out real quick? It could happen. John Jones is the greatest of all time. I don't see how he can win. I don't see how he can win. I don't see how Cyril Gahn can beat him, you know. But, you know, I wanted everybody to get over there to DLZ Clips. Make sure you subscribe to DLZ Clips. Drop some comments in the comment section because it's the exact same thing that we dealt with last time when we started Delete Lawz Clips, and now we're DLZ Clips. The thing is when we started Delete Lawz Clips, we were inundated with trolls and haters, and I had to ask you guys, please go over to Delete Lawz Clips and counter those trolls with some positive comments. And so that's what I'm asking you guys to do now. Get over there and subscribe. There's the link right there. There's the link to Delete Lawz Clips. I just posted it in there. Get over there to DLZ Clips and subscribe to that channel and then drop some comments on all those videos. Yeah, wise guy. I thought Dana White should have resigned for a year and came back after he worked out his home problems, but who am I? You know what I mean? If I go smacking chicks, then maybe, oh, what's up? Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. Then if I go smacking chicks around on camera, then I would have to take a timeout as well. I think anybody here who was caught smacking their wife like Dana White did, they'd have to take a timeout for a year. I think that Dana White should have to take a timeout. But you know what? I'm not God. I'm not anybody's boss. But just let me stick on the flag thing. Let me just ask you guys, put a 1 in the chat if you're against the blue stripe terror flag. What's going on? Special Ed Andrew, is Rights On's channel still around? I hope it is. I hope Rights On is still around. Let me see if his channel's, he gets attacked pretty regular, so hopefully his channel is still around. There that is. Let me see, is Rights On channel still there? Cope Dog and Dog! Cope Dog's into hizzy! What's up, Cope Dog? Put a 1 in the chat if you want that desecrated flag banned from all cop shops in America. Put a 1 in the chat if you want that terror flag banned Banned, banned, banned. Ban that terror flag. Ban it. I don't want to see a terror flag on publicly funded peace officers and publicly funded federal officers. I don't want to see that. You know, I don't like them. I call them pigs, but I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. It should be banned. You should not be able to fly a terror flag. It's just that simple. You shouldn't be able to do it. So the fact that they're allowing it has just got me kind of like, what the fluck? Why are we allowing this? I don't understand it. Man, what was it a second ago? It was 764,000. Now it's 700. It was 764,000.4. Now it's 765,000.6. It grew 1,200. 1,200 people have watched it in the past 5 minutes. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. And you know what's really crazy? You want to see something really crazy? So this one is limited, but do you want to see something funny? The original is not limited. So the YouTube limited the ads on this one. But then you see how it says limited ads on this one, 730,000 views, but the exact same one down here is greenlit. So the exact same one, the two videos, one has limited ads and the other one is greenlit. I'd love to know how that deal is working out. Would love to know that. I mean, I just don't even understand. How is this one okay? This one's limited because it has 750,000 views, but the exact same video was okayed when I originally posted it. That is crazy. That is just crazy. That's nuts. So the same video that I posted, but I replay. So just so you know, I just tore down the blue stripe flag in this one. In this one here, I replaced the blue stripe flag with an American flag, and they limited my replacement. But just tearing down the flag is green lit, monetized. But not if you replace it. Not if you replace it. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. There's, you know, not every cop is terrible. 766,000.3. So we're 2,000 up in 5 minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm just showing you guys what I'm seeing. I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm seeing. And I'm taking votes, you know, I'm taking votes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, Greg, I think you should just send them. But that's your call, man. I'm going to let you do whatever you're going to do. But, yeah, I mean, what I find to be the weirdest part is that the video went viral 2 days ago. It's almost 1 million views in 2 days. Like, the video was sitting there for 362 days. And then at 360 days, the video just went viral. It just went viral. And so here's the thing. So people are saying about the cops, how there's some good cops. If the copper takes people, good to see you, Kevin. If the copper puts torture cuffs on people and takes people to a dungeon, then he's a bad person. If the copper watches other coppers abuse people and doesn't arrest the bad coppers who are abusing others, he's a bad copper. I'm just saying. If you see someone abusing someone else and you're a pig on the site and you don't stop him, then you're a pig. If you see a pig on site and you don't stop him from abusing a citizen, then you're a pig. Oh, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. But you were... How can you watch people destroy, beat, kick, cage, cheat other people and then say, well, it wasn't me, so I'm not a bad copper? Not all cops are bad because I didn't join in on the beating. I just watched it. I didn't, it wasn't me kicking the guy in the head. What'd that pig say in the Tyree Nichols murder? What did the pig say? The pig said what? Take him over there and do whatever you're going to do to him. That's what the white pig said, who wasn't charged. The 5 black pigs were charged. The white pig was not charged, and he said, take him over there and do whatever you're going to do to him. I hope you get the shit beat out of you or something like that. Someone can give me the exact quote that piggy said. What was the exact quote that piggy said? What was it? What was it? You got that correct, my friend. Thank you, David Tomez. He said, you're justifiably aggressively defensive, but you wouldn't say anything bad if they didn't violate your rights. That's exact. Listen, so my auditing style is the same every time. I walk up slow. I'm just filming everything. When they decide, you know, that they're going to violate my rights, then I go, okay, then I'm leaving. I'm going to leave the nice guy, and I'm going to go into my attack mode with my vast knowledge on constitutional rights. And the cops can't match my knowledge. And so for that reason, yes, if you put torture cuffs on a person, you're a bad cop. And so let me answer that guy's question. He said, so Billy Bennett said, so putting handcuffs automatically makes you a bad cop. Yes, Billy, yes. It's 2023, man. You can digitally detain someone. Say you go over to a guy's house and he smacked his wife. She's got a black eye. He smacked her. It's true. He's not doing good stuff with his wife. He's a bad dude. He doesn't want to fight you though, copper. So you got a camera and you say, hey man, listen, you hit your wife. Do you want to come with me so I don't got to put you in shackles and torture cuffs? I'll put you in the front seat and we can go down. I can do the booking process and you can go through it and hopefully you and your wife get some counseling. Do you want to come with me? Camera's pointing at you. If you agree to digital detainment and then you violate it, you could be charged with a felony. If you agree to come with me, no one touches you. Why can't we get there? If you're not if you're a copper, why can't we get there? Why can't we get there? Why can't we move to digital detainment? And if you do have to strap someone up, like someone just said, why can't you Velcro strap them up so that you don't crush their wrists and cause neuropathy? The #1 lawsuit against all police departments in America is what? Neuropathy. Neuropathy lawsuits for the loss of feeling and nerve damage in the wrists. #1 lawsuit in America against coppers is not a federal civil rights lawsuit. It's a lawsuit for hurting their wrists with torture cuffs. So if you put torture cuffs on people, you're a bad person. You can't walk around with torture cuffs and go like, oh, I don't do anything bad to people. Let's put them on you. Let me put them on. You know what? Here's and let me change my rhetoric. I don't want to put them on you, dude. I don't want to put torture cuffs on you. I don't want to wonder if the 20 minutes I put you in torture cuffs is going to give you neuropathy for the rest of your life where you don't get feelings in your hands and all kinds of stuff. As a matter of fact, we have End Torture Cuffs is coming right up. We're about to launch that website. End Torture Cuffs. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't. If you're a copper and someone just made the point, if you arrest someone and drag them off to the dungeon, are you the one strip searching them, or do you just drop them off to wolves and the wolves can strip search them? So who's the good cop? You take them to a dungeon. You take them to a dungeon. I don't know who the good cop is. Holy Jiminy smokes. Look at this. Look at that. So now we're at 768,000 views. I mean, this video is just flying, and it's crazy because 100 views since I just clicked it. 100 views in the past 10 seconds. I mean, just crazy. And it's crazy that this video is limited, but the other one's not, but they're identical. Only I replaced the blue striped terror flag with an American flag on this one. So, and then if you guys want to get over to this comment section is just popping. I mean, just popping. Let me hide so here's the comments on the blue stripe terror flag. Put a 1 in the chat if you're against the blue stripe terror flag. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a cop sucker. So put a 1 in the chat if you think this blue stripe terror flag gang symbol should be banned. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a giant cop sucker. Okay, so too bad. F that flag and F those blindly supporting the blue snot flag. From Tony. Not sure if you know this or not, but what? Okay. Our police are owned by foreign elite world rulers along with every other well-established country's forces. Might have a point there. I never knew they had one. Looks just like our flag. Just black and white with one blue stripe. I wonder what that means. I got your sarcasm there, Carlos. That was hilarious. That means they put a terror flag in the place of Old Glory is what that means. I'm no fan of police, but you don't get to decide how people honor their deceased. If you fly a gang symbol on the side of the road, I'll tear it down. It's abandoned property. Get help. Oh, okay, I need help. That's right. Take it upon yourself, just like I do with the rainbow flag. So the rainbow flag is not publicly funded. You're not getting public funds or federal funds for the rainbow flag. They're two different things. If you don't like gay people, bye-bye. You want to go gay bashing, bro? Get the F off my page. I don't understand why people hate cops. It hasn't happened to you yet. You don't understand why people hate cops? Jose, it only needs to happen to you, and then you'll hate cops too. I thought the flag was the blue stripe was for police or meant you support police. Am I out of the loop? Yes, you're out of the loop. It's been banned at LAPD. Reading the comments has me confused. Sure it does. So disrespecting someone's memorial? No, that had been there for 6 years and now 7, and I don't give a shit about a pig's memorial. The police aren't terrorists. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The cops in our country are terrorists. Yep, that flag disgusts me too. Either fly the proper flag or not. The glorifying of police is un-American. I agree with you there. Police cars at the place where I live, one of New York City's, they all have that blue striped terror flag. Sorry to hear that, brother. I mean, at least he replaced it with an actual American flag. Thank you so much, sir. Exactly correct. But, like, isn't that flag supposed to represent Police Lives Matter or something? How in the hell is that a terror flag? Oh, I'm so sorry. You didn't know this, dude. It's a gang. LAPD gangs. Look it up. Put in Google, LAPD gangs. The blue striped terror flag is only one part of the terroristic symbols that cops use. Say no to idol worship and symbols of terror. I'm with you there, my friend. I'm definitely with you there. I'm definitely with you there. It must be. Oh, okay. Let me refresh these comments here so we can get some new ones in here. You that was a police flag. A cop died there. What's wrong with you? My dad's been a cop for 25 years. That's why you're a cop sucker, bro. Mercy on my soul. Mercy on your dad's soul for being a pig and a terrorist his entire life. Imagine how many people your dad destroyed and ruined, bro. Just saying. Cops are trained to see us all as potential criminals. We, in turn, should see them as an invading army. Dude, you got that 100% correct. That is 100% correct. He's probably telling the kids he's griping in the car about that. Griping. He's, oh, I do more than gripe about it. I tear it down if I see it and it's abandoned. I don't go on other people's property and tear down their property, but that was in an abandoned field, and that's why I tore down that terroristic flag. Not sure if you know this or not, but, oh, that's the same chick. So let me go back and see if anybody else adding comments over here. Okay. So let me go here and refresh. And now I'll just show you guys. Now we're at 769,000.7. It's growing 1,000 views every 5 minutes. I mean, it's growing like crazy. So 169.7, and we've been on this for like maybe 5 seconds, right? 769.8. 100 views in that 5 seconds. It is growing like crazy. So pop over here and drop your comments in here. Drop your comments in there, if you would, please. So yeah, so put a 1 in this chat here. Let me take a look at my chat here. So put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree that, oh, sorry, Joseph, I didn't mean to delete your comment, but I moved the pinned comment. I think it deleted it. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree that that's a terroristic flag. If that's a gang symbol and you hate it, put a 1 in the chat if you hate it. Put a 2 in the chat if you're a cop sucker and you like that blue terror flag. You're not going to get blocked. I'm not going to block you for being a cop sucker. I hope you learned something here. I hope you learned something. So most of the people here, Tom Shaw, Justice Berserker, good to see you, Justice Berserker. Most people in here, I saw one number 2 in there, 420, dilated eyes, 420. I'm down with 420. Oh, God. You can't use my icon, bro. You can be in the room. Whoever you are, you can't come in the room using my icon or you can't stay. Sorry, bro. Why don't you figure out your own identity, dude? Why don't you figure out your own mission? Figure out what you're going to stand for in life. My icon is mine. You can't fool them all, man. You can't fool them all. This guy's got me figured out. I don't put my money where my mouth is, do I? Constantly. I don't back up everything I say, you know? I do everything I say I'm going to do. And, you know, big shout out to Gunner TV. Originally, I told you guys I was going to serve him a cease and desist and then follow through with the lawsuit. Instead, I'm thanking Gunner TV. Thank you, Gunner TV. While you did say things about me that were defaming, you boosted my channel, Gunner TV. Thank you so much, bro. We got a couple thousand subscribers that came over from Gunner's promotion for us. And so I'm just super grateful. Thank you, Gunner TV. Gunner, please make another video about me telling people how terrible I am. Please, Gunner. If anybody can let Gunner TV know that I would really appreciate a follow-up video about how I threatened to sue him and then I backed down on it and I changed my mind. I'm not going to sue him for defamation. Do me a favor, Gunner. Make another video about me, bro. Please, dude. Please, Gunner. Make another hate video about me. You gained me thousands of subscribers, dude. The sales at Delete Lawz, when you premiered the trifold, the sales of the Delete Lawz trifold skyrocketed, bro. I would take you to court and the judge would say, "What kind of damages do you have, sir?" And I would say, "I actually made $1,000 Mr. DeCastro, you're suing Gunner Klein. What are your damages? Your Honor, I gained 5,000 subscribers. I made $1,000 cash. My store got spiked. My website spiked. People came over and said, I saw you on Gunner TV and I joined your channel. And the judge is going to go, so what are you suing him for? Where's the damages? And I'm going to go, I don't have any. I don't have any damages. I don't have any damages. I don't have any damages. I mean, I don't have any damages. I don't have any. I don't have any damages. I don't have any. I just got bonuses out the wazoo from Gunner TV. And Gunner, I think that, so just so you guys know, let me give Gunner TV even more credit. Even more credit. Ironically, here's the funny part. When this video right here, this video didn't go viral until now it's a 771. Oh my Lord, this thing is just flying. If you guys haven't gone over here, drop your comments on this because I think that there's 771,000 views, 15,000 likes. I don't know how many comments are on this bad chicken. 771,000.2 views. Cope doggy dog. Cope doggy dog. But the comments in here, I mean, 1,800 subscribers gained. Gunner TV, thank you so much, bro. $4.51 because they demonetized this video. But the other one that's identical is monetized. But not this one. Not this one. Good to see you, Germany. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? What's going on with the Playboys? Have you guys been over to DLZ Clips? Thank you very much, David Tomas. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, sir. David, would you do me a favor and pop over to this video right here, to this channel? This is DLZ Clips. DLZ Clips is the backup channel for Delete Lawz. Oh, I don't have it. Can someone pop that backup channel? Someone pop that backup channel DLZ Clips on here if you would, please. DLZ clips. Put the link for the backup channel. Thanks a lot, Special Ed Andrew. I appreciate that. There's the link for the backup channel. Rocco just put it in. Let me pin that bad chicken. No, I can't. Let me see if I can pin that comment. Gosh, I can't pin that comment. Driving me crazy. I'm trying to, but I can't. I'm trying to pin that comment for the backup channel. Linked in the new tab. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. God bless, man. God bless. Actually, the Bio Explorer, there's a couple things I'm doing right now as far as that ticket. And so I just want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row before I do it. And then I'll make the announcement. But there is something we're actually doing. I'm double checking. So here's the cool part. So I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but about 3 months ago, I pulled over on the side of the highway and I told the highway patrol that they were scumbags. Now, a lot of people said that I got a ticket for that. I never got a ticket in the mail. So I'm checking my driver's license on Monday. If I got a ticket for pulling over on the freeway and filming the California cops, and then yesterday in California, the guy gave me a ticket for filming him as I drove by, then you don't have a First Amendment right as long as you're in your car, and that would be actionable. And so that's what we're looking at right now. That's what we're looking at right now. So that's what I'm looking at. And then if you guys want to see the channel growth, I'll show you guys that. Oh, I'm going to fight it 100%. I'm going to fight it. Let's see if I can do that. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can fix this bad chicken real quick. Let me see if I can fix that. So there's the channel growth right there. We're growing at 20,000 subs a month. We're growing 3.4 million subscribers, watch hours, 86.5 thousand subscribers. Look at that. That is just crazy. Those are crazy numbers. DLZ clips. Make sure you guys subscribe over there. DLZ clips. Premiere after premiere after premiere today. It's going to be awesome. All the best stuff I've done over the past. We're growing by 20,000 subscribers a month on this channel. That tells you that we're on the right track. The blue stripe terror flag's got to go. We need to be able to film our court cases in the courtroom. We have to be. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. He said, hey, partner, your body cam's on should be a crime. It's crazy. The growth on this channel is crazy. It's crazy. I don't understand. I do understand I came out to lead, and I'm trying to do my best to be the best leader I can be. But at the same time, this response from what's happening is really overwhelming. That's why we have DLZ clips with this backup channel coming on. Yeah, I agree with you completely. We need 360 cameras, and they cannot turn off the audio or the video. That's where we need to get, Yeah, they replaced it, George. That's right. They replaced it. That's exactly correct. That's exactly correct. Let me show you. So,
I apologize. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna do. Sorry. Someone died? Sorry to hear that. Yeah. We're done with this. Fuck you. Piece of fucking shit. Burn in hell.
They replaced it with another blue terror flag.
I'm not sure if you guys know this or not. That's abandoned property right there. That is totally wrong. You don't get to decide that you're gonna fly a terror flag. I will more than willing replace this with an American flag.
Which is what I did. I replaced it.
With me.
I burned that.
There you go, dude. May God have mercy on your soul, because I'm a human being and I cannot forgive you for what you did. Rest in peace, you son of a bitch. No. I'm sorry. I apologize. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna do. Sorry. Someone died? Sorry to hear that. Yeah. We're done with this. Fuck you. Piece of fucking shit. burn in hell. I'm not sure if you guys know this or not. That's abandoned property right there. That is totally wrong. You don't get to decide that you're gonna fly a terror flag. I will more than willing replace this with an American flag. This goes with me. There you go, dude. May God have mercy on your soul, because I'm a human being and I cannot forgive you for what you did. Rest in peace, you son of a bitch.
That's it right there. Okay, so now what I want to, so I didn't ask anybody to subscribe to Gunner TV. I'm just saying thank you to Gunner TV for making a hate video about me that totally backfired, bro. I'm so grateful, because thousands of people subscribed from Gunner TV, and a lot more people ordered my trifold over the past 3 or 4 days since Gunner TV made a hate video about me. Dude, you blew me up, dude. And then this video went viral. And from this video, we gained 1,800 subscribers from this one video alone. And I guarantee you that's from Gunner TV. Oh, Gunner TV is a giant douchebag. He's a total douche. Like, I'm 48. He's 24. If I was 24, I'd pile drive him. But I'm too old, man. I can't fight people in the street anymore. I got to be smart. And I got to worry about my fingers and my brain. But Gunner TV is a jackass, but he just happened to boost the channel and the store dramatically. I mean, dramatically. Like, Gunner, thank you, bro. You're such a douchebag, but thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. And then Gary Wade said it correctly. Nothing ever touches Old Glory. Don't subscribe I never said to subscribe to Gunner TV. The dude's a douche. I'm just saying his hate video backfired on him in a huge way. I have at least 100 people. Gunner, here, just a little fun fact for Gunner. At least 100 people. 100, dude. Not 1 or 2, not 10. 100 more said, I saw you on Gunner TV and I immediately subscribed to your channel. 100 people, dude. 100. I don't know if you know how many people 100 is, but you could have 2 football teams and refs and cheerleaders and play 2 full games with 100 people. I'm just saying, that's a lot of people. You could do 11, 11, 22, 11, 11, 22. You could do 3 full football games with 100 people, with referees and cheerleaders for all 3 teams. 100 people contacted me and said, I saw you on Gunner TV and I subscribed to your channel. Some of them said to me, a couple people said, when I saw you on Gunner TV, I unsubscribed from him and I subscribed to your channel. I swear to God, I swear on my soul in heaven. Literally, one person told me, and DLZ Clips is in the room now. DLZ Clips will let you know. Literally, someone said to me, I unsubscribed from that channel and joined your channel. So Gunner TV, I'm so grateful, bro. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. Like, so stoked that you did that for me, man. I'm so super grateful. So super grateful. Thank you so much. So anyway, listen, I've been on here for like an hour and I got to get back to what I'm doing here. So I should go pretty soon. But if you guys do me a favor, yeah, he's a bootlicker big time. Dude's a boot. He looks like he wants to be a pig. You should see the dude. He's actually got a degree from the, I mean, I researched him. I know his address. I know everything about the kid. Because if I'm going to sue someone, I like to learn everything. But considering he only boosted me and helped me, I don't have any grounds for a lawsuit. So there's no way to sue someone if all they did was help you. I'm just saying, all they did was help me. So listen, DLZ Clips is running a premiere right now. Let's get over to DLZ Clips. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Put the link for the new premiere coming up right now. If you would, DLZ Clips. Audit them. It is, I don't know. There's the link for the premiere right there. We got a premiere coming out right now on DLZ Clips. Let me get over there with you. Let me get over there with you real quick. I'm going to join you. When is that next premiere here? Delete Lawz Clips. DLZ Clips. What do we got going on here? What do we got going on here? This is the DLZ Clips videos. What do we got? 1 view. Videos. I'm trying to see when your next premiere comes out. When does your next premiere come out, DLZ Clips? I'm looking for it here.
We need to get justice for Laney. I want to talk about something that happened.
I don't know when the next premiere is coming out, but let's we'll look for that. We will look for the next premiere on DLZ Clips, so look for that, okay? So cool. All right, everybody, listen, I got to get the flock out of here. I got other stuff I got to do. Do me a favor, go drop your comments on part 2 Desecrated Flag, and there it is. All right, I'm gonna get the flock out of here. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Later, Gators.